My absolutely gorgeous, all stock, all factory stock, I actually should say. The only things that's not from the factory in this car are the tires, the battery, the oil, filters. Everything else is just like it left Ford. Well, I guess floor mats. I've got nice 5.0 ones in there instead of the ones that kind of match the interior. I still have the originals. I put them away somewhere, but they were starting to show their 20-some years age. This car's 29 years old, 30 if you want to talk about its build date, which was October of 91. You can see she's super clean. I thought I'd just take a quick little video of the outside, and then I'm gonna climb in the car and tell you a little bit about the car. It's a pretty good story how I got the car and what it means to me. I think once I tell you how I got it, you'll have no doubt what it means to me. So let's climb inside a second. So the story starts like this. I'm adopted. My adopted parents got me when I was almost 3, and the adoption went through when I'm about 5 years old. Pretty sure I had already turned 5. And I come from a family where there was 5 of us kids. I was the 4th one. Now they all stayed intact with each other, being raised by their birth dad. But I was adopted out because I was sick and he couldn't take care of me the way I needed it. So if it weren't for my adopted parents, I probably wouldn't even be here today to tell you this story. But the story goes like this. So so you can see the miles there, 58,000 original miles. My first mom bought the car in 1992. Her name was Linda. And she found me in 98, around Thanksgiving. No, I'm sorry. I believe it was 99. Trying to think. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving of 99 is when she found me. And I remember the first time I went to her house, she had a little single one-car garage and the Mustang was pulled in it. And she was trying to tell me about the car, show me the car, that she bought the car brand new. But to be honest with you, I wasn't really interested in the car. I was looking at her and just trying to, gather the moment that this was my birth mother. Well, I met her, I was with her a few times, a handful of times I visit her, usually over at my sister Kim's house. And so I don't even really remember the car that much. I remember she, showed it to me for a second. Well, in 2000, she passes away of brain cancer. And I was right there when she passed away. I was right beside her. So she passes away and I get the car. I'm not 100% sure if she wanted me to have the car. I think that's how it went. But I wasn't any wills or nothing. But anyhow, my sister Kim transferred the car over to me. She was the executor of the will and she passed the car to me. So I'm not sure if Kim wanted me to have it, which could be the case, or if my birth mom wanted me to have it. But in any case, I got the car. It had 39,000 58,000 miles showing at the time. And so today it's got 58,000 and I've had it 21 years. She averaged about 5,000 miles a year and I averaged about 1,000. I'm actually under 1,000. There's been some years I've put 1,800 on it, but then I just don't drive it as much the next year. I kind of keep it right around 1,000 is my plan. Want it to last. But the part I wanted to tell you about is the fact that there's a paranormal activity in this car. So one of the first times I took off driving the car down the road, the car smelled. It just filled up. There's no smell in the car. I'm probably 8, 9, 10 miles down the road, and all of a sudden the smell of perm in the car hits you so hard you practically wreck. Thinking about that, I remember her telling me that she only really drove the car. She liked to drive it to go get her hair done on nice days at the beauty salon. She took it to see my brother. He was in Marion, Ohio. She'd go see him with it now and then. And it had been on a few vacations. And that's, most of the miles were around town miles. Getting her hair done and stuff. So I didn't tell anybody. I didn't say nothing. I wasn't sure if I was like half going crazy or if I actually smelled perm. Then I'm in the car with, at that time, my wife Lisa on another outing in it, and all of a sudden Lisa was like, "Wow, do you smell that? It smells like perm in here." And so I kind of chuckled and I said, "Yeah, I've smelled that once before myself." I said, every now and then you get a big whiff of that. And over the years, Lisa and I, we split up in 2003. Excuse me. And I had some girlfriends. I dated right after Lisa. I had a girlfriend named Dawn, and then I dated a girl named Jackie, and then I had another girl named Sherry. And I never said anything to those people or those girls. I just I let them discover it themselves. And every one of them, on their own accord, without me ever saying the car smelled like perm, at some point we would be in the car and the smell of perm would overwhelm the inside of the car. Even with the top down, it's convertible, so even with the top down sometimes you got the whiff of perm. When the top's up, you definitely got the overflowing smell of perm in it. My adopted parents both smelled it. They were together in the car with me. We were going someplace, and all of a sudden the car filled up with perm and they smelled it. My adopted father smelled the perm 2 or 3 times while being in the car. He never believed it was perm. He always thought maybe it was some road work going on or some factory in the area putting out the smell, and we drove through their zone. But I don't think he really believed in that type of ghostly encounter things. But everybody else who's ever been in this car, friends, girlfriends, family members, have all experienced the joy of Linda getting her hair done. It's one of the mystiques about the car, I guess. I love the car because it's the only thing I have that really connects me to her. There's something soothing about the car when you drive it. You know, when my adopted father died, I put a lot of miles on this car. For me, I put like 2,300 on it, because every time I needed to reset my mind, I took this car for a ride. This car's done that to me since the day I've had it. When my world falls apart, you lose a girlfriend, someone passes away or whatever, this car for some reason has a way of soothing me out on a nice 25-mile ride or something. So I have had it to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I had it to Niagara Falls once. It's been in New York. It's never ever seen a snowflake. It's only seen rain a handful of times. If it's a cloudy, yucky day, we don't go out. We've got other cars for that. But I just thought I'd share that with you. The car means an awful lot to me. I'm very appreciative to my sister Kim for giving me the car, even if Linda wanted me to have it for say, told her to, she didn't have to. So I'm very thankful for that. I hope Kim knows what the car means to me. And tomorrow we're going to one of the biggest Ford car shows of the year, the North Coast Mustang and Ford Club, which I'm a member of. And we're hoping we can win something in the all stock category, all original or all stock or something, because I personally think she's absolutely gorgeous. And I think for a car that's 29 years old, I think she's in fabulous condition. Anyway, till next time.